Oh God, here she comes. Hi, Miss Bowie. You cannot have coffee kisses. No coffee for you kisses. No coffee. Okay, please go. Get, please, thank you. Get. Go. Hey guys, it's Ray here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my review of the Chameleon markers. Now, I have been doing art YouTube now for a while. Bye, Bowie. And by far, one of the most requested videos out there is to review the Chameleon markers. Now, the Chameleon markers are probably one of the most unique markers that you will ever find. The marker itself comes with a brush nib, a bullet nib, as well as a colorless blender that you attach to one of the marker sides. You let it soak for a few seconds, and boom, you have this really awesome transition that starts from the colorless blender all the way back to the original transition. And these markers, they have raving reviews. Like, I have never seen one bad review on these markers. For example, there are so many art YouTubers out there who I personally know and trust who absolutely love these markers. Now, I do have kind of like a little story that I wanted to insert in the intro that is going to affect the rest of the video. As you guys know, I live in the middle of actual nowhere, and there's only one craft store that's around me, which is Hobby Lobby. So when I got the markers, of course, I started like drawing with them and swatching with them. And upon realizing it, some of the markers were dried out. And I was so sad because I love these markers so much. For example, whenever you have a marker that is full of ink, it'll sound like this. But whenever you have a marker that's a little dried out, it'll sound a lot like this. And don't get me wrong, I absolutely do not blame Chameleon Marker Company for this at all. In fact, they handled it like an OG. I reached out to them on Twitter and email, and within 10 hours, both of those messages had a response. And they were super kind and respectful about it. Like, hey, what can we do to help you? What tips can we give you? What can we do in the meantime? Send us a picture of your stuff. Like, they handled it like a true OG. And in addition to that, this is kind of weird, but like, oddly, all of the darker colors, they swatched like absolutely perfect. And I was able to get just a taste of how well they performed normally. And girl, that's where it's at. And even though some of them are dry, I still wanted to put this video out because one, I was still able to get some really cool artwork. Two, I want you guys to see my like real first impressions of me like seeing the first time of the transition from light to dark. Three, I wanted to share the awesome customer service that they had. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. I wanted to give this company a fair chance. And again, I personally would like to remake this video with some newer sets, so I'll probably buy some maybe next month. And with that being said, guys, sit back, relax, and enjoy the review. Bye. Why am I saying bye? I'm literally not going anywhere. So yeah, I picked these up at Hobby Lobby for $60 with the 40% off coupon, and I think I just so happened to get like an older set. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into this video because I'm super excited about these markers. And I'm still shook with how expensive these markers were. I feel like if I was to go on Amazon, they would have been much cheaper. Nope, I was actually quite wrong. And also, sorry in advance, if you can hear my neighbor's dog yapping away, it's outside and it is very upset for some reason. Now, these markers are the 22 pack, as you can see here. They come with what looks like a really nice variety of colors, which I'm very excited about. We have all the primaries, we have some secondaries, we have some skin tones, we have the blender. It even appears like we have a fine pointed marker, which is very exciting. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and open things up. Oh, these are so nice. Oh my god. These are so nice. This is probably one of the best packaging I have ever seen with markers. That is so nice. Now, something really cool about these markers is that they can just slide out of their package. So in the box, it appears that you get some kind of instructions. Let me double check and make sure these are instructions. Really, Ray? What else would they be? Like, honestly. So I think these are the American instructions. Ooh, there's a lot. There's a lot of instructions. So I'm gonna read through this and we'll go through all the instructions real time. So I will be right back. So one thing I would love to say is that I really appreciate how many instructions are located within these markers. I love the way that it has this tone chart, that way you guys can see, like if I keep it for 0 seconds, this is what it's gonna look like. If I keep it for 35 seconds, this is what it's gonna look like. And not even just that, in addition to that, it even has videos for every single step of the way, which is really, really awesome for people who might not speak English, maybe they have trouble reading, or maybe they're just like myself who is a very visual learner. That is nice. Okay, so now to open, oh man, look at that. That is, oh man, these are so nice. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to work with these. These are so nice. Oh my God. So I'm assuming this one might be the detailed pen, which is really considerate for a marker set. I've never seen that with any marker set ever. This one must be the colorless blender, which this one makes it very clear that this is made to remove color and not blend it. You know who you are. So I currently don't have any marker paper with me, but I do have some mixed media paper. So these are probably gonna seep through the bottom just a little bit. Even in the instructions, it says that these might even bleed a little bit. So I really like when marker companies are just straight up, they're very honest with you. So far, I am loving these markers. Oh, look how huge they are. Oh my God, look at that. Wow, these are so big. Look how big that is. I did not expect it to be that big. Oh, look at the little chameleon. How cute is that? That is so cute. Yeah, so according to the directions, this is the blending chamber where you stick it on and let it soak for a little bit, and then this is just like the regular marker. Oh, that noise is so satisfying. ASMR artist version. So first, let's just test out like a regular swatch, like just a regular old line of red. And to mix it, I guess we're just gonna stick it on for a few seconds. You have to hold it up like this so all the ink will go down. And we'll just like give it like 5 seconds. So 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, and 5,000. Oh, wow. Oh, it's working. Oh, it's working. Oh, that is so neat. I want to try that again with a purple. Let's see, what color should we try out next? This blue is really, really pretty. This color is called Royal Blue, and it's a really pretty color. So another cool thing about these markers is it's not that it's just a regular bullet nib, but there's also a brush nib on these markers for nice blending, which is really, really nice. Oh, this blue is so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I am gonna die. It's so pretty. Oh, it's working. Oh wow, it's working. Oh, it's back to normal. Oh man, that is so neat. And the next color that I'm gonna use is this really beautiful warm sunset color. Dude, camera, focus, please, por favor. Okay, well, just pretend you can see it. Zoom you in. That's what it looks like normally. Yes, yes, queen, you better work. We're gonna hold it in for however many seconds. Let's hold it for a long time. Let's do like 30 seconds of just this holding. Oh dude, you can see it changing colors from like a dark brown to a really light gradient. So I'm just gonna let this soak for a really long time.
2,000 years later.
Oh, that is so neat. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. I feel like I'm gonna need to practice with these more and kind of like really get the feel for them before I could give an accurate review. I guess this is gonna be kind of like my review / first impressions. But so far, these markers are probably the coolest markers I think I have ever used. Yeah, there is some bleeding, but we knew that was gonna happen. Okay, Okay, so here are all these swatches. Man, right off the bat, I am so impressed with how well these things swatch. Like, for example, whenever you get this blue color, you're gonna get that blue color. Sometimes you get markers and it has like a dark blue cap, but then when you actually go to use it, it's a light blue. And another cool thing is that the colorless blender works really, really nice. It swatches very subtly, but very evenly, which I have never used a colorless blender that is this nice. All right, so the next thing that I'm gonna do is a little bit of Chameleon marker science. Now, I have seen online that people somehow mixed two of the colors together, but I'm not too sure exactly how they did it since there's not really a tube to mix them together. So we're just gonna experiment. Now, honestly, I'm sure you can just like mix one. Boy, I'll feed you in a second. You literally just ate. I heard you literally chewing downstairs and now you're coming up here for more food. You wonder why you're fat. That is why you're fat, Bowie. So these two that I have are green grass and aquamarine. So yeah, we'll just wait until they finish. Okay, so it's been about, I don't know, maybe about 30 seconds. And I have the teal. So in theory, it should go from green all the way to teal. Oh, dude. It's working. Whoa. What is this wizardry? Oh, it's still going. It's still going. Still going. Still going. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this? What is this? What is... Are y'all seeing that? That is like a perfect gradient. What is that? Is this real? Is this real life? Oh my gosh. So for today's drawing, instead of doing like an illustration, I thought I'd put my own little twist to it, and today I'm going to be doing some realism with these markers. This is really when I got to put everything to the test and I was able to see, and it's such an interesting / amazing thing that there's probably 100 different marker colors within this one color. You know, it completely beats out having to buy a bunch of different shades of yellow, blue, green, because you can just make every single one of those with just one marker. Now this black was one of the ones that worked perfectly, and it is by far one of the most opaque markers that I had ever used. In fact, it was so opaque that I kind of stressed out because I was like, wow, that looks like a really heavy contrast against the yellow, which is a really, really good thing for future drawings because I know if I want black, I'm getting black. And I would say that, yeah, it does take a little bit longer to use these because you are waiting in intervals to blend out the markers. But I mean, look at that. That is so worth it. Now onto the detailed pen. I'm just happy that a marker set put a detailed pen in. That is such a great idea. Now, as far as the detailed pen goes, I use the thinner side of the two sides, and whenever you start using a pen initially, there is going to be some kind of tug back, so thus my big head in the corner trying to get as close as possible. But any mistakes that I had made with the markers, with the pen, that colorless blender is amazing. I'm pretty sure there's like wizardry, witchcraft involved because it is the best one I have ever used. It erases, blends everything. Now, one thing that I don't really see that often in marker reviews that people don't really think about is the feathering. So if you're like me, somebody who likes to do realism and, you know, just layer that baby on there, if you notice with these markers, there's no feathering.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the final color corrected image. And I just want to say that I am so bad at drawing circles. Let's just pretend that there isn't no wonkiness going on. But anyway, I am going to give these markers a rating of 9. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you next video. Bye.